You've probably heard the new rule that in most cases, in order for a realtor to show you a property, you'll have to sign a representation agreement with them prior to the showing. Did you know you have lots of options about which agreement to sign? Since realtors are independent contractors who run their own businesses, they have to conform to requirements of their brokerage, their MLS rules, their state laws, and the rules of the National Association of Realtors. Your options will vary depending on where you are and who you hire. As a Coldwell Banker agent here in Central Florida, these are the options I can offer from the lowest level of commitment to the highest. First are showing agreements. I have two versions of this agreement. The first one is basically just covering my compliance to show you a property. There is no obligation for you to hire or pay me with this agreement. As I'm sure you can imagine, there's very little incentive for me to sign this particular agreement. The other version of the showing agreement has some options, including giving me the right of first refusal if you choose to hire an agent, specifying some compensation if you choose to purchase the property unrepresented, or paying me a retainer that would be credited back to you if you hire me to purchase that property. I can also offer you a single property agreement. This agreement allows me to show you one property and establishes exclusive representation on that one property. It spells out the compensation I would be paid if you choose to purchase this property, but it does not obligate you to hire me for any other property. There's also a buyer representation agreement, which is for a specified period of time and gives me the exclusive right to represent you, but only on covered properties. Honestly, I doubt I'll ever use it because we have probably my favorite option, the multiple property agreement. It's similar to the single property agreement, but for multiple properties. You would be bound to me as your agent, but only for the listed properties. But the great part is we can agree on a different compensation for each property. So if a seller is offering X% on 123 Main Street and the seller of 456 Money Street is offering Y%, as long as you and I both agree to the numbers, we can do it all in one form without any amendments or ever expecting you to trust me to adjust my compensation down if the seller won't pay me. And lastly, I can offer a market agreement, which is most like the old agreements that agents have used. This obligates you to use me and covers any property in the specified market area for the specified period of time. Agents with other brokerages will have their own versions of agreements. And no matter what form your agent is using, make sure you know your options and you know exactly what you're agreeing to when you sign any agreement. You will have to sign something to tour properties with a realtor though. Also, keep in mind, no one works for free. As buyer's agents, we do so much more than show properties. These agreements help to ensure we will be paid for our efforts and you will know exactly what we're being paid and who is paying it.